Oh my god, my dudes, it's beautiful! Whoa. What's going on, everybody? My name's Tenderperce Infinite, and holy heck, do we have a spicy letter from the development team for April the 9th of 2021. What the heck, my dudes? Oh man, this is our first official look at base building here in Generation Zero. It's a very small sneak peek at base building, but holy heck, is it hype? It's so hype, man, I can't even speak. Holy shit. Alright, we're gonna read through this letter from the development team, and then we're gonna talk about this picture here. Just this one screenshot, because there is so much going on here that we have to talk about. So the letter reads, "Happy Friday, everyone. April is here, and so is spring, at least here in Stockholm. It's been a pretty good spring so far here in Canada, too. As we've wrapped up our celebrations and look towards the next update and the next year of Generation Zero, we want to take one last chance to thank you all for a fantastic year. Next update? Yes, we are closing up towards the release of the Resistance update, which will introduce the base building and other new features into the game. Our beta testers have had the chance to try this new update out, and the feedback that we've been getting has been great. Now, there have been a couple of questions for some of you players asking how this will work. To ensure that you all get a good understanding of the new mode, we will give you a nice peek at the Generation Zero stream when we are getting closer to the release. So probably the week before, or maybe 2 weeks before if we're lucky. Until then, here's a little preview of the building mode, and we'll talk about this picture in just a second. What item are we trying to place? It is the Plundra, my dudes. Can you tell? We can't wait to hear what you think about it. So feel free to share all your feedback in the comments below or on our social media pages. Until next time, the Generation Zero team gonna give that a fat like. So, first things first, let's take a look up here at these freaking targets, my dudes. There's targets. We get to set up our own target ranges at our bases. That is so cool. You can see here that these targets are outlining a number of the components. I wonder if we'll get really huge targets for like the harvester and the tank. That would be so cool, just to have like some big ass targets sitting around your base. The next thing that we'll point out here is the grid-based format. So, everything is going to be on a grid where you're building. And from the looks of it, there's these tubes and stuff. I'm not sure if this is a decoration that you could place, or if it's something that you can maybe clean up from the area, or if you're just going to kind of leave them on the floor. Doesn't really bother me personally, but the grid-based format is something to really highlight here. That's going to make building a lot more streamlined and a lot more organizable, and I personally am a huge fan of the grid format for our base building here. Now, the next thing we're going to look at is the required resources right here, and I was right, my dudes. Look at the counts of the resources. This is going to be serious, my dudes. The grind is real. The grind is absolutely real, but we could see here some of the resources that we're going to need. So things like titanium, steel, adhesive. Really, in my video about building destruction, or base building destruction, when I said that you should farm every single resource, I'm going to double down on that. You really gotta farm every single resource. Now, the next thing to look at here is the cannot build limit reached message that we're seeing right here. Now, it's hard to say whether or not that's the build limit for the base entirely, or if maybe your base only has one placeable Plundra in the base, which would make a lot of sense. Most safe houses, or all safe houses, only have one Plundra, so it would make sense that your base only has one placeable Plundra. But it could also just be the build limit of the base itself. So you might have to make some kind of hard decisions when you're building your base. Now, the evidence that this is just because you can't place more than one Plundra is evidenced by the Plundra already placed over here in the background. So I really think that we're going to have a pretty hefty amount of placeables that we could place actually in our base. Now, next thing, because there's so much to unpack in this freaking picture, it's crazy, my dudes. So you can put down your assignments right here, which is really cool. That's an organizable spot that you can place down your assignments and that you can come back and kind of drop off all your stuff at, which is really cool. But then also on top of that, we've got this mission right here. Choose the difficulty level to start the Our New Home mission, which means like choosing the difficulty for the waves you're going to fight more than likely. So maybe Our New Home is going to be the name of the wave defenses, or maybe Our New Home is a brand new chain or mission in a chain of missions that will be coming in the April update. My dudes, if we're getting a whole bunch of new missions in the April update, that's gonna be so hype. It's gonna be such a beefy update, my dudes. It's crazy. So yeah, my dudes, spring has sprung, and man, is it springing. I don't know what I'm saying. So yeah, this is really hype. This is such a great look at base building, my dudes. And I want to know, now that you're really seeing it in its true form, you're seeing that it's this kind of tile-based, grid-based format. What do you think of it? Are you stoked to set up your own target ranges? Do you have enough resources sitting around for you to build a fat base? Let me know in the comments down below. But for now, my dudes, happy Friday. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Until then, peace.